Hello everybody, it's Chibi, and today I want to be doing a manga and anime comparison review on Tokyo Ghoul Chapter 7. Now, before I begin the review, I want to talk about a couple of things. I want to say thank you so much, Chibits, for letting me know the information of not reading past Chapter 9. Now, I was going to read past Chapter 9, I want to be honest there, I was. But I am so glad a lot of you in the comments from my last comparison review told me do not do a comparison review past Chapter 9, do not read past Chapter 9, because supposedly they're mixing two arcs. Now, there was a couple of different Chibits saying that supposedly we really don't know if they're mixing arcs at the moment. Most likely they're rearranging different events. Supposedly this character got introduced in episode 3 of Tokyo Ghoul right at the end, and we were not supposed to see him until like chapter 34 if I'm correct. That's exactly what I was told in the comments. And supposedly we do not know technically if they are rushing or mixing two arcs together until this upcoming episode. So until I get confirmation on exactly what's going on past chapter 9, I'm not going to read past chapter 9, and I will not do a comparison review past chapter 9. Now, I will tell you this real quick. Let's say supposedly they do mix two arcs together and they ruin the plot. I'm just throwing this out there right now, okay? I will probably read the manga then. I will probably read the manga if we do find out they're skipping over an arc or something like that, because I do want to see the development, I do want to see what they're changing, and why would they cut it out. But at the same token, if I supposedly don't do that, I do plan on continuing to read the manga even after the anime ends, because I do like this series and I do like Tokyo Ghoul. So plan on, weekly, monthly reviews of Tokyo Ghoul depending on when it gets released. I will be doing reviews on it constantly, so just letting you all know that right now. So besides that, okay, let's get into this comparison review of Chapter 7. Now, I want to let you know real quick, okay, Chapter 7, for the most part, nothing was changed. I mean, literally, it was word for word, almost exactly, in this chapter. Chapter 7, it followed episode 2 of Tokyo Ghoul. I mean, it was pretty much right after the one part where you see Nishio and Kaneki meet for the first time, like, inside the school building in the college, university, in the episode 2. Well, that's exactly what happens in this chapter. And you get to see right up to the point of Chapter 7, right before, you have Nishio beating the shit out of Kaneki, our main male character. That's exactly where it stopped at in Chapter 7, and honestly, it followed it. It was a really good chapter, and at the same time, it followed the episode. Now, I will bring up a couple things, okay? As always, what should an anime really do? A couple of people have different, I guess, ideas of what an anime should do when it adapts the original source. It's either supposed to be an advertisement or stuff like that, but I personally believe why someone would want to make an anime from a manga or light novel is to surpass that original source. And I think from this episode so far, from reading chapters 6 and 7 and 5, that so far followed, episode 2 of Tokyo Ghoul, it has been adapted properly. It hasn't really skipped much besides, like, certain issues I've complained about. Yeah, you can go back to the previous comparison reviews if you want to see those, but I will tell you this right now. From this chapter, it was handled properly, and I feel like the anime surpassed this chapter. It definitely did. After reading this chapter, the anime handled these scenes a lot better. The animation definitely helped, and at the same time, I feel like the atmosphere of the anime was a lot better from the manga. And so I will give it that. The anime definitely has done a lot better with these scenes, and so far from these past 7 chapters I have read, the anime has exceeded the manga. Now, besides certain little factors, small little details, I feel like it has. Now, I want to bring up one more thing, too. Supposedly, a couple of you told me in the comments below in my last comparison review that this Rize personality popping up, it does happen in the manga, but it doesn't happen at this moment. It supposedly is happening later, way off in the manga, like right towards where you all currently are if you're a manga reader. And so this is really shocking information. Like, why would they add Rize in right now when she technically wasn't here until like later on in the manga? So that's something I'm curious to find out why they would do something like that, because that's a major change of the overall manga. But anyways, besides that, it's a good chapter. It follows it. I don't see any major issues in it, and there wasn't nothing they really cut out of the chapter, so I will give a clap for that. So anyways, everybody, give me your thoughts about Chapter 7 of Tokyo Ghoul, and also anyone that's currently watching this, please let me know for a fact if I can read past Chapter 9, because I do not want to spoil myself. I do not want to, but let me know if I can, okay? Just make sure to let me know that. So anyways, everybody, I love you all so much. You have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please be safe. Chibi out.